G'day friends, welcome back to Bush Rats. Yeah, here with young Lee this morning. Today we're just going to be doing some Bush Rats things, a bit of an expedition day, a bit of a solo mission. We've loaded up a bucket of worms, got some tackle, going to go for a fish, but in the meantime on the way there, we're just going to go for another little bit of a wildflower cruise, check out some more of the native orchids. If you haven't seen the first episode of that one, check that one out, it's a little bit earlier in spring. It's getting a bit later on though, the weather's warming up a bit, there's a bunch of different ones popping out, so we're just going to cruise around, see which ones we can find and make a bit of a day of it. Let's get to it. Yo! Alright guys, first little stop off for the day. We're just taking an old logging track through here, through this bit of a jarrah forest, down towards a bit of a creek that heads towards the river where we're going to go fishing. So we're just going to go for a bit of a cruise around. Got my camera, so I'm going to try and take some nice snaps for you. And let's just sort of see what kind of orchids we can stumble across, see what we can do. Alright, first one of the day today guys, little cowslip. Excellent, it's a good looking one too, I'll bring his in. First one of the day, cowslip. Nice little yellow one, a little bit of a red marking on them. You get these in a few different variations as well, but I'll chuck some good photos up now as the GoPro doesn't really get the close-ups too well. But these ones here, they weren't out last time we were cruising around looking for orchids. So these are a good little find, these ones. Nice and pretty. And they're absolutely everywhere at the moment, so all over the ground. So they don't get much taller than this. So they come in a few different colours, but first one down, cowslip. Let's carry on, see what else we can find. Yep. Alright, here we have another nice one here guys. It's called a shy sun orchid, this one, a little blue one. They come in a few different colours, these ones aren't super open, but there's enough there. I'll take a photo, see if we can find some other ones in the meantime. I've also seen a nice purple one in this area about a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to see if we can try and track him down as well. But I'll chuck some photos up now, get some nice close-ups, check them out. Good looking flower. And these have only just started opening up, so there's a bunch of them kicking around that haven't quite opened. But yeah, number two, let's carry on, see what else we can find. Alright, so I've just taken about 3 steps to the right here. We've just stumbled across the next one. It's called a purple enamel. It's real bright, real chromy looking. Unfortunately the GoPro doesn't do the macro. Wish it had zoom, but we'll chuck some photos up now. Get some different photos of other ones I've found around the area as well. But these are quite a good looking flower as well. There's another one just over here. A few more just over there. Not a bad day on the hunt so far. We haven't even left the car too far. She's just there. So we've literally just walked this little area here. Let's carry on, see what else we can find. Alright. These ones here, these are what it's all about. These are called the spider orchid. That's a nice little one there. I think this one is called a sand plane. There's a lot of white ones, so they're pretty hard to identify. I'll chuck some photos of him up now, get some close-ups. Yeah, the spiders are what it's all about. These are the prettiest looking ones, I reckon, in my opinion. They're all pretty nice. There's a few different types of these as well, like heaps. So that book that I've got, I'll show you the book a little bit later on. It's about this thick of all the southwest native orchids. But we're going to try and find another couple different types of these now, I reckon. So we're just going to go for a bit more of a cruise around. Nearly at the end, we'll be fishing soon, guys, so relax, okay? I know you're here for the fishing, but you got to appreciate the little things. Let's carry on. Alright guys, here's a real nice one. It's called a rusty spider. So it's a fair bit smaller compared to those other white ones we were looking at. Nicer colours, it's got a little bit more pink and orange sort of through it. I'll get some good photos up now. But yeah, these are probably one of my favourites. Between these are the leapings. The leapings are real similar. I'm hoping to find one of them, but I can't seem to find them. They were out a couple of weeks ago. But we'll keep on cruising, see if we can find one. But yeah, as far as these spider orchids go, real pretty looking flower. I think these are the ones that sort of captivate everyone, get everyone sort of into it. They're real out there, real different looking. You get some other real wacky sort of ones around the southwest, but we're just keeping it to this sort of area, sort of covering most of the ones that we've been able to find out here so far. But yeah, we'll carry on, see what else we can find. Right guys, I think that'll do it for the flowers for the minute. So I'm just cruising back up the track towards the car. Still got my eyes out, but they're absolutely everywhere, these things. Look at them, we've got kangaroo paws out, all the natives, another spider, a couple more spiders, some rattlebeaks, car, another spider. Look, these things are just everywhere. But that'll do, I reckon. Come on, let's go fishing. Yep. Alright, now I know I said last one, but this is the last one. I've just spotted these as I was driving out of here. These are a cool little one too. These are called a rattlebeak. We'll get some photos of that. There's a bunch of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are a cool little one. They actually rattle, if you can hear that. They sound like they got little bearings in them. You shake them around. How cool is that? Alright. We'll carry on. Let's go fishing. Phew. Alright, so I'm just pulled over on the highway here. Just seen a flash of colour on this pipeline here. Something new, had to stop. It's the worst thing about orchid hunting, is that you just keep finding new ones. You can't get anywhere without stopping to have a look. Here we have a purple pansy. A couple more over there. So this pipeline here. The places they grade seem to collect the seeds, and they seem to pop up everywhere. So you'll be wandering deep in the bush finding nothing. Next minute you're on the way out on the track where they've been grading, and there you go. So I'll chuck some pictures up of these. I think these are a type of donkey orchid, maybe similar. They look the same. I'm not too much of an expert, but the bees and the donkeys and these, they all sort of look the same. If anyone knows anything, drop a comment. If you know much about the orchids, if I've misnamed anything or got something wrong, let us know. But there's another one. Right, third time lucky. Let's go fishing. Alright, here we are at the spot for the day, guys. Never really fished this spot before. One of my mates came down around this area not too long ago and reckons he's seen some trout busting up, some browns, but never heard of trout being in this sort of system. But I mean, it looks the goods. You've got your rapids, you've got your peels, so it doesn't hurt to try. I've never fished here, so I'm going to get some worms out, I reckon on a bobber, cast them out there, let them drift down here, and we'll just see what happens, see if we can get a redfin or a trout maybe, so something sneaky. But no fucking around, let's worm up, let's get it happening. You. Alright guys, first cast, just about to go out. We're running bobber, about 1 metre, do 1 red hook, 2 worms. Get this thing out of here. Leave that there for a bit. I'm going to go set up my other rod, chuck a spinner on and try out a few different things and let's see if we can get a fish. So the worms aren't doing much, so I've just changed up. Got the flicky rod out, little spinner. Let's just see if we can just get something. First fish on. No shit. Check that. Oh! Got him. Woo! Just spat the lure out. Look at that. Beautiful little rainbow. That's awesome. I didn't even know there was trout in this little part of the river here. Ooh, poor fella. Look at that, guys. Nice little rainbow. Oop, he's copped the hook kind of through the eye there a little bit, but he's still kicking. So we'll get this little dude back in the water. Look at the colours on that. This isn't like a little area that gets stocked at all. I don't think they've ever stocked this part of the river, but I'm absolutely chuffed. Something different from a redfin. Let's get him back, eh? Absolutely stoked with that little rainbow, just been returned. It took a little while to swim off, but those rainbows are a bit more precious than the redfin. Redfin, you can carry that around your bag for 10 minutes, change your mind, you don't want it, chuck it back in the water, it'll swim off. The rainbows, you touch them and they just get a little bit limp, but we're gonna have to invest in a landing net at some point. I caught him on this little eBay spinner. Little redfin patterns on it, but I can just get a line out, see if we can get another one. Well, we've got another fish on here. Fish number 2 for the day. Doesn't seem like it's fighting like a trout. Oh, little redfin. Ew! Just a little baby on this one. eBay spinner again. Got a few snags. She's got a few wobbly hooks on the treble there. We'll pop him back in the water too. We're not getting a feed today. See you, buddy. I think we'll have about another 10, 15, 20 more casts out here. Then we might have to change spots, but we'll see how we go. Right, so we've been at it for about an hour or so, friends. Just lost my eBay spinner. I'm flicking this one little hole pretty hard. So I've changed up to a little hard body diver, little Scout 45 by Razor Edge Lures. Got another couple hard body divers in my pocket. And we're just gonna go on the walk trail here, up around them rocks and try and flick the next pool or two over. Let's get walking. Another fish on here. What have we got? Little redfin, I think. Little reddy. Ew. So just changed up. Just come back from my walk. Gone up that way. Had no luck at all. Lost a couple lures. So I've come back. It's about to shoot off. I thought I'll just chuck one more spinner on. See how we go. There we go, guys. Another little reddy. Pop him back in the drink. I reckon 10 more casts. We'll call that a day. Straight off that same cast, you're just saying go out. They've just fired up in here. Another reddy. You. Oh, dropped him. Reddy number 3 for the day. Getting a little bit bigger each time. Pop him back in the drink, I reckon. See you, buddy. Another cast. Fish on. It's 3 for 3 casts. Feels like a little baby one though. Another little redfin. Seven casts left. Ooh, we're on again. Feels a little bit bigger actually. Or if side jagged it or something. Ah, side jagged him. Another redfin. That's with the side of the face, mate. Easy, buddy. Another little one. Probably could have kept all these, made a bit of a feed, but we'll be back. We'll be back later on in the week. I reckon last cast. Going out. Another fish on. Last one of the day, I reckon. And another little redfin. One trout, half a dozen reddies, a few wild orchids. It's been a good day. There we go, friends. Another good day out bush. Checking out some wildflowers, some orchids, testing out a new spot in the river. This has been real awesome. Real happy with this spot. So usually the river through here is just a bit of a trickle where you see the rapids. So it's good to see that the water level's right up, trout are coming upstream. The trout have been stocked in this little area for about 10 years or so. They've been stocked down at the dam probably 10 k's away. It's good to see they're making it up the river here and it's still kicking around. Half a dozen reddies in the bag as well, so no complaints. So if you like this kind of thing, check out our other videos, like and subscribe. Chuck it on your Facebook as well, share it to a friend. We haven't got Facebook, unfortunately. Just keeping it to Instagram and YouTube. Speaking of Instagram, put this in the little holder here. Got some new shirts kicking out as well, so check out bushrats.bigcartel. New shirts. Get them while they're hot. We've got some new ones coming as well in about 3-4 weeks. Coming up to marron season, so keep your eye out on them ones. And until next time, guys, we'll see you out there on the tracks. You.